everybody. If you guys seen the last episode, you see my predicament, but it's 10 in the morning. Gotta get ready. I'm gonna go to my school's duels for wrestling. Probably run a couple tables, have some fun there, watch some kids wrestle. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna get some recording of that. Don't worry. Actually, today, we got a lot of stuff to do today. Good amount for me, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and on our way over to the duels now. Running a little late, but we're good. Whew, this is sleepy. Woo, it's not in this guy right there. I'll hop in here, but the school's not that far away. It's literally like 5 minutes from me, so we'll get this turn. Whoop. Let's get out of here. But see y'all there. I'm gonna record a little bit on my phone there because I'll have more access. I'm gonna be worrying about if I gotta eat or wrestle or something, you know. So I had to run to the gas station, went to the store. Also, I wanted something different to eat because I really didn't have food, but went and grabbed this steak. So yeah, it was a little $5 cheapy steak, but. But yeah, just filling up my car right now because I need some gas. That looks really familiar. But yeah, it is 9:50, not too late, but I'm hanging in there indefinitely. So let's see. Yeah, I bought some apples because I ran out because I ate all of mine at the tournament. So I had to get some more. Hopefully I think this car can take $20. I'll show you guys what I did over here. So, I mean, I didn't like, I fucked the hubcap up, but, the tire's fine. Everything else is okay. The rim, at least. As long as I didn't fuck anything up. Like, I don't give a fuck about the hubcaps. Those are cheaper hell. Not cheap as hell, but, as long as, like, the car, body-wise, didn't get damaged, but. Look at that. $20. Getting 6 gallons and all that. I don't touch receipts. My sleeve can touch them. That's all I'm saying. I'm not one of them, but you know, the things I hear from them, I'm not a big fan of them. So, let's get this. I feel like my door's open. Let's get this key in the ignition. Let's get home. Let's make some fucking steaks. That's all I'm saying. That took me. Oh wow, holy shit. Okay, so I probably could have put like 30 in and been fine. Let's go home. Let's cook some steaks. Eat some apples and honey as usual. I'll catch y'all then. We're back home. I got the food all cooked up and have to do the traditional honey and apples eat. This was the meal. Not looking too bad. We got 3 eggs covered in honey and apples covered in honey with a steak. Let's just take a bite. This looks so good. How y'all gotta be eating, man? It's how you guys have to be eating. It tastes so good. Nothing will ever taste better. Nothing ever will. I'm gonna finish this up. I'll probably cut you on the basement. Maybe. We'll see. But, yeah. Y'all gotta be eating like this. I mean, how could you be... This meal cost me, this was $5. Probably 20 cents an egg and probably 40 cents for the apple. And the honey was just 8. And I put on like 11 grams or something, you know, so, you know, that's probably 10 cents. So it's probably like a $6 meal. Not expensive at all. Y'all rather go to Chipotle and get some meal that's bullshit. But, yeah, that's how y'all gotta be eating. In in the basement. Like I said, we would be not too much really. I can do. I can package up some stuff right now. I honestly don't have any bins or boxes. I'm gonna get some tomorrow though. And I wanted to come to the subtle fact, and I was just thinking about this, like, is people always talk about time, like, oh, I don't got time for that, I don't got time for this, I don't got time for that. And I was just thinking about it, like, the realization of what that means is, like, waking up and, like, track your time. Like, I want you guys to do a week, or a day. I think a day is a good, like, a good wake-up call. I just want you to sit there and just sit there and get a notebook and write what time you woke up. Let's say you woke up at 6:30. From 6:30 to 7, what'd you do? Did you lay in bed for 30 minutes or did you get right out? I'm a guy to get right out. Now I'm not really, because I recorded the intro for you guys sometimes in bed, but I like to get right out because I feel like I'm just wasting time. From 6:30 to 7, let's see what you did. If you successfully got your clothes ready, do it the day before. Then maybe that'll save you some time. And it comes into New Year's too, and this is where I love time with people. But even if it's and then track from 7. Like, let's say you work 9 to 5, you wake up at 6:30. You probably leave if you're driving 30 minutes. You're going to leave 30 minutes early, so that's your time right there. And then if you're a shower in the morning type of guy, which I am, I shower pretty much 2 times a day. But if you're a shower twice a day guy, that takes a lot of time. And I think, there was a time, my period, where I was like, man, is it even worth taking a shower? But over the summertime, I'll be honest, I take 1 shower. I do. I'll admit it. I don't care. Because that's really said all that you need. But after wrestling, I shower in the morning. Shower in the morning is better because you're sweating all night. Your body's constantly sweating. But at the wrestling now, I kind of have to shower twice. But let's look at that time. Let's say again, you work 9 to 5, typical hours. And I see a lot of kids like work 4 to 10. I seen a buddy at the grocery store, and we lift together, and I was just like, oh, how you still lifting? He's like, yeah, when I get the chance to. Sometimes I'll go lift at Planet Fitness, blah blah blah. And that's good. I'm glad he's still doing it. He's being aware of his time. But back to it, you get ready, you shower, you eat breakfast if you're a breakfast type of guy, or you just wait till lunch. I'm a type of guy to wait till lunch. I like breakfast. I just don't like feeling real heavy all day, in that morning, because I like to feel light. I like to just drink water, When you get home, it takes 30 minutes to get back home, so it's 5:30. By the time, put your stuff down, so you cook another meal, about 5:45 is 6. And if you're, let's say, I'm not a big 8-hour sleep guy. I can't get 8 hours of sleep. That's my problem. People are like, I tell people I get 6 to 7. They're like, oh, you're too young to be doing that. I'm like, no. I get 4 to 6. I get 4 to 7 average. At my age. I just never been able to get more. Even over the summer, like when I was lifting, I'm like, oh, I have more time, well, I try to get more sleep. I wake up at 7 hours every single time. 6 hours every single time. 7 hours every day. It would be 6 to 7 hours. Sometimes even 5. I would just wake up, and I'm the type of person, when I wake up, I can't go back to sleep. I wish I could. I really wish I could. I can't. It's hard for me. I can nap after a practice, but do I like napping? Not really. But power naps, there's beneficials to them. If you can sleep for 15 to 20 minutes, just like that, 5 minutes even, you feel great after that. You feel awake, you feel energized, because you are. Your body just rested. You rested your mind. And you don't get that often, so take advantage of it if you can. Don't take a 5-hour nap and be a fat ass. Do something with it. And I think I'm going to make a separate video about this because, New Year's is coming up. Like, I want to see what you guys really did this year. I want you guys to write down everything you accomplished this year. I did it already. I found out everything I accomplished. I'm like that. I'm that dialed in. I accomplished a lot. I accomplished a lot that I was proud of, so much I'm proud of. Even winning in life, winning in physical, winning in, I didn't win a lot of my mental goals. I didn't win a lot of my physical goals. Even, relationships, talking to people, friends, girlfriends, but
I'm not that type of person to be relationship wise. So, you know, I have friends. Am I close to them? Kind of. I don't know if I really am. You know, I have a lot of friends, you know, who betrayed me. So, I don't know. I don't know. You know, this is one of them. Right here, it's my buddy. All the time, forever. But, you know, like, so I think trust is a big one. You know, that's one thing I wrote down, you know, as one of my goals is, or like accomplishments, is like trust. I never used to trust anyone. I never used to tell anybody anything. Like if you asked me what my favorite song was, I still don't give people an answer for my favorite song. Like when somebody asks me what you listen to, I've never been able to tell them because I keep my music that tight, and that's how I was as a person. They're like, oh, what's your favorite food? Like, I don't really know. So I don't want to tell somebody because then somebody else knows what my favorite food is. Like that's weird, but like I've got over that, and it's bad as a person, you know. But I realize like if you really want to build a close bond with people, especially when talking to them, you know, you gotta speak out. And I think annoyance is another thing with time. You know, and I'm a type of person that this. You know, when I eat food, like I eat real particular. I'm not gonna lie. If I go to a restaurant, like to be honest, I'm not a big vegetable guy. I've never eaten vegetables on a daily occasion. I don't even eat vegetables on a monthly occasion, a yearly occasion. To be honest, I eat corn. I like corn. Corn's really good. Corn and corn. That's only fucking anything. Corn. That's a vegetable. Potatoes, but they're technically not even a vegetable. Um, you know, um, it's stuff like that. Like I see people go to a restaurant. Like I seen it the other day. Really before I even started this documentary. You know, somebody's like, "Oh, you put what was it? There's like an onion on a burger." You know, there's certain things I won't tolerate. Like if there's like ketchup on my burger, it's kind of annoying. I don't eat ketchup or ranch. I honestly have never tried them, to be honest. You know that'll annoy me a little bit. Or like like it's steaks. I think steaks petty. If you're to return a steak because it was cooked medium, I'm sorry. If you're to return a steak if it was cooked a temperature less or temperature more than what it was, that's petty. A steak's a steak, and I've been through it. I've eaten rare steaks. I've eaten medium well. I've eaten medium rare. I've eaten medium. I've eaten well done. I've never tasted a fucking difference, no matter where I've gone, no matter what type of steak I ate. It's a fucking steak. It ain't gonna be the life or death of you. And if you sit there and you argue with the waiter, first off, you're already a bitch for doing that. Okay? I want you to wake up when I'm saying this. I want you to listen. If you're arguing with the waiter, first off, you're a bitch. Don't argue with the waiter. Because they didn't do nothing wrong. They brought the food to you. That's their job. Go argue in the back with the cooks. Okay, with the chefs. Then, I want you to realize how fucking stupid you are for complaining about a temperature less or temperature more. So then you're going to sit there for another 20 minutes, 10 to 15 to 20 minutes, waiting for another steak, just so it's your temperature. Just so it's your temperature. Doesn't that seem pretty petty? Doesn't it seem like you're the bad person? Because you are. I get it. Maybe, you know, let's say you have allergies, right? Let's say, you know, you can't eat, let's see. You know, you can't eat tomatoes. They put tomatoes on your food. If you're highly allergic and you can't even touch them, then yeah, I respect that. You know, that's understandable. And if you did tell them, you know, that's different. You know, there's a like Einstein, I'm sorry, not Einstein. Newton said, you know, there's actions for every, there's a reaction for every action. You know, if you have an action that is your allergy, there should better be a reaction, right? Because there should be. You know, if you're gonna order, if you're allergic and you specifically told them, like, I can't eat this, that's understandable. But just don't be a bitch about it. Like, oh, I told you this. Be like, yeah, I mean, hey, I'm sorry. I think I think you made a mistake in my order. You know, it's just talking to people, and it's so easy. And at my age, I'm so young, and I'm really like, I feel bad that I think I learned this stuff. And you know, I told my friends this like in school. I was like, I don't believe in microwaves. They're like, why? I'm like, I just don't believe in them. Like, I just don't think they should be allowed. I can't tell you when I've used a microwave last. I just don't like them. Is it petty of me? A little bit. I was thinking about this. It is a little bit petty. But I just personally don't like them. I don't think, I've heard they're bad for your health and the things they do to your food. Take the nutrients from it. So that's, but again, everything I cook is also from home. You know, it's fresh. That meal I just cooked a minute ago. Oh yeah, I cooked that in a fucking microwave. Yeah, I put the eggs in there with the steak fat I had. No, I cooked in a pan. You know, and I think like, you know, I'm not gonna get a box of fucking Hot Pockets and put them in a microwave. That's nasty. First off, Hot Pockets are terrible. They're disgusting. If you like Hot Pockets, dude, I'm sorry. Nada. I want you guys just to wake up to this. And it's so simple. You know, and it's a New Year's resolution wake-up call. That's on the title of a video. When I'm going to upload a video, the New Year's resolution wake-up call. And I want every single person on earth to watch it. I hope they realize and they get, you know, everybody has different opinions to each their own, right? To each their own. But I just think a lot of people complain and they look at their time and they're like, oh, I have so much, you know, it's either people are like, oh, I have so much time or I don't have enough time. I don't get that one. So you have too much time but you don't want to do anything with it. But if you don't have any time, you want to do something with it, then make time. But then when you make time, people don't want to do it. Right? You know, I won't lie, I don't hang out with a lot of people. There's a certain amount of people, a certain group of people I'd hang out with. Yeah, I'd hang out with you for sure. I would. If somebody asked me to hang out, I'd hang out with you. But I'm not going to make plans with you. I'm sorry. I'm not going to ask you first. One, that's just not the type of person I am. I just find it awkward. Like, hey, you want to hang out? Like, what are we going to do? I don't fucking know. Like, I feel like every time I've asked somebody to hang out, it's like, I've even followed up with something like, oh, let's do this. It's like, nah, I just did that the other day. Okay, cool. I don't give a fuck. I mean, let's do it again then. You know, that's the part of life. You know, you go to a job, you work, wake up next morning, you do it again. Do it again. Do it again. You know, and that is my life. You know, I haven't done anything productive. I haven't made money. I made money today, but I made money yesterday. You know, when I was at the tournament, and I made money today when I was at the tournament, helping. You know, that's another thing. You know, that benefit. You know, and if you're gonna use your time, use it wisely. It's so easy. Like, I didn't have to go to that tournament today, but I did it for one, the experience of learning, to expand, because there was people from other schools there that I was able to talk to. Was able to talk, I mean, just get more into it. You know, and I had fun, too, you know, watching these kids wrestle and stuff like that. It's so easy. And I'm ranting right now, and I can see it from here. I've been ranting for 12 minutes. But if this is what it takes, you know, am I using my time wisely right now? Yeah, I am. I am, because I'm thinking right now. I'm thinking about what I could do now. Right now, I'm talking to you guys. I'm honestly blabbing on, but I'm thinking about what I'm going to do next after this. I know I got to go upstairs. I got to edit this video. I'm thinking about that. You know, I'm thinking about what I'm going to do tomorrow while I'm talking to you guys. You know, I already kind of know what I want to do tomorrow. You know, it's Sunday. It's a great day. Everybody loves Sunday. The bitches love Sunday. The people who sit inside and use it as a rest day. You know, if you're on a schedule like lifting, you know, yeah, you need a rest. Like, take a rest day if you need it, but don't gorge it. Take an active rest day. Go do something with your life. You know, I get it. You know, if you got kids, cool. But I know there's people out there who want it more, who have kids, and look where they are. You know, I use Grant Cardone because I read his book, The 10X, and it talked about when he had his daughter Layla. You know, his wife just absolutely hating him because how long he was gone for. And I loved it. And he talked about, you know, waking up earlier. And every day he would wake up earlier to spend time with his daughter, from there to there. And in that situation, he obviously has a wife too. So he'd spend time with his kid in the morning. And then after that, it'd be work. He'd go right to work. And that was his balance. That was finding his time balance. And when he found that balance, and he's like, then it even made my relationship with my wife better because Layla would be in bed already, you know, so then he could spend time with his wife, you know, and that's what's perfect. And I think people get twisted up and like, oh, these people have such a nice life, it's so easy. No, they're still working. You know, I guarantee you, as I'm talking right now, I can guarantee Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk, Grant Cardone, Robert Kiyosaki, Dave Ramsey, you know, Gary Vee, Russ, any person who's working is working right now. People who want goals and have stuff set in life are working right now. And technically, I'm calling myself this work because I'm talking to you guys. I'm documenting it. You know, I love this. I can't wait when I'm older to watch this stuff. I can't wait when I'm 21 you know, hopefully rich as hell, rich as fuck, as I like to say. And I can sit here and watch this, like, this is what I did. And I sat on a Saturday, I think this is December 7th, 2024, and ranted for 15 minutes about what I wanted to do and how time management could be used. Did I manage my time a lot? Well, no. Well, I won't lie. Bullshit. That's what I'm working on, though. That's why I got the bullshit board. I write my shit down. You know, you see this little fucking board right here? I write so much stupid shit on it. I couldn't even fathom. You know, I mean, I can grab my marker right now and write down a million fucking ideas of what I want to do in life. You know, look, I'll write down 2. Look, boom. That's 1. You know, it's simple. Look at that. Rich, healthy. Yo, you want an actual goal of mine? Look, you want an actual goal of mine? That's an actual goal. Better handwriting. You know, I thought this myself. Like, how am I gonna become a New York? You know, let's write that fucking down. Let's write it fucking down. Look, New York best. Look at that. New York best fucking seller. That's what I want to fucking be. I want to be a New York's best seller. I do. But how am I going to get that with shitty handwriting? Yeah, I get it's all done in a computer, you know? But how am I supposed to, what am I going to do in 5 years when I want to publish the book and I can't even read it? When am I going to do that? And there's times when I look at my writing, I'm like, I can't read this shit. What the fuck is this? Who wrote this? Some dumbass. You know, and I think that's a big thing to realize that. Is improve yourself every day. You know, as I'm writing this stuff, you know, I'm documenting. You know, that's improvement. And when I'm writing down stuff in my book, when I'm trying to think of ideas, and this is going to be in it. This will be in my book. It will be. I don't know when the book's going to get published. I'm not going to set a due date, because when you set a due date and you don't accomplish it, you're like, oh, well, what the fuck did I do then? You did nothing. That's why. Stop setting due dates. Stop doing due dates and actually do the date. You know, you don't like look at a girl and be like, oh, can we take her on a date? Go do the date. Go talk to her. See this every day. Gone through it with friends. Am I the type of person? I don't just go to girl and talk to them. I don't have to. I don't need to. I don't want to. You know? What's the fucking point? You know, and I that's what I wait. You know, I want more in life. I would love, you know, something like that. But do I care? You know, to each their own. To each their own. But, you know, and I think that'll be the title of the video, to each their own, because I love it. You know, I can erase this right now, and, you know, I can create a spectrum for you guys to realize, you know, if we put it here, we put one side, we put want. You know, there's a big difference of want and needs. You know, people want $1 million, but people actually need $1 million for what they want. You know, and I think if you need $1 million, it's a lot more fucking stressful sounding, right? You know, like let's say Jimmy, you know, yeah, he wants $1 million because he wants that nice house and a nice car, but like Frederick, he needs that $1 million, or he's just not going to be comfortable with himself. He's going to be so insane. He's going to turn insane because he needs $1 million, and that's where I'm coming from. This is the pinnacle point. Pinnacle fucking point. And I want you guys to wake up to that. Don't know where I'm gonna go from here, but I think it's gonna be the good night. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video, and I did. And I want you guys to wake up to this. Again, people are like, oh, well, you know, again, why am I gonna take advice from this guy, this kid? Dude, I don't care if you take my advice. Then take your own advice and actually do this shit that you say you're gonna do. Correct? You know, I think a lot of people correlate that with success. Like let's look at Robert Greene. Great author, great books. He wasn't, you know, he's just an author. He published a book and it was great. He wasn't some like crazy guy behind the scenes, from what I know of. Maybe I haven't studied enough. You know, and a lot of people are like, oh, like that guy's so successful. You know, it's so easy now. Wish I was just him. Did it for 10 fucking years. So what do you mean it was easy for him? And that's what I want to be. I want to be someone to be like, I want to be an overnight success. I want to be an overnight success. That would be cute. Someone call me an overnight success. I'll be baffled. It would be. But I'm gonna catch you guys on the next episode. I think I'm done ranting. Again, to each their own. To each their own, baby. Good night, everybody.
Yeah. So many people blowing smoke, it's getting too cloudy. It's kind of funny watching you and